Hey everyone, here's another Comic Clerks video, and I'm here to talk to you about Dragon Ball Super. Okay, I've been reading the manga and watching the anime, and I was I was giving it a chance, after Z, I'm trying to give it a chance. I'm really trying to give it a chance, but the last, entry on the manga that I read kinda upset me a lot. A really, really lot. So we start, the last, manga was entry was Beerus, and Champa. And they were talking about, doing a tournament. And I kind of was like, another tournament? Isn't that one of, the fan made Dragon Ball Z's, kind of concept? I was like, all right, I guess I can hop on board with this, if they put Gohan in it, because they were supposed to have a certain number of fighters, and I was like, all right, Gohan will be one of those fighters, and I'm like, okay with this, and I'm like, maybe you'll give my boy Gohan some time to shine, because, I've been really talking about, hopefully this series gives the other characters some time to shine besides Goku and Vegeta, but I guess that's not really the case going on here. Maybe I'm jumping to conclusions a little too early in the game, but this new manga entry, so they go off, naming, I guess they're gonna have 5 people, and they start naming off names. Of course, Goku and Vegeta are going to start. Boo and Piccolo. And Vegeta suggests Gohan because he even says Gohan has the most untapped potential out of all of them. Even with their, their new God modes and all that, Vegeta still says, Gohan has the most untapped potential out of all of them. So, when Vegeta gives you a compliment, it's true. Vegeta doesn't pretty much give compliments at all. So, when Vegeta says, Gohan has the most untapped potential out of everybody, then you're kind of like, what? Why haven't we been using him? Why haven't we been using him as a character more? And then Goku says that, Gohan has become a nerd. He has become a nerd. He even lost his gi. I'm like, no confidence boost at all. You're his dang dad. I'm like, how are you gonna diss your son like that because he became a nerd? And he was always a nerd from the beginning. He still fought, he took on a whole bunch of battles. Are we holding a little, grudge because he got you killed in the Cell games after you gave Cell a sensu bean or something like that? Are we, what's going on here? I'm like, I was really upset about that comment. I don't know, I wasn't even going to do a video on this. I was really just, festering in my ups. I was just really upset about that. And so I'm like, you know what? I'm going to do a video about it and get it off of my chest because that was really upsetting to me. How you going to go and diss one of the most powerful people you have on your team, the one who held out in all your battles? Frieza, he was there for, when Vegeta came, he was the one who, gave them the upper hand when he transformed. He held off Frieza. He beat Cell. He held off Boo. You just dissed one of your most top contributors in the whole series. And now you're like, he's a nerd. We don't want his help in this tournament. Like, come on now. That was just taking it a little far, Goku. You didn't have to say all that. What about, Goten and Trunks? They don't have the potential. They can't fight either. You're going to diss them also. So supposedly Beerus has, another person in mind to be the 5th fighter. So I don't know if I'm gonna keep up with it. I might let it go a couple episodes or a couple, entries before I get back onto it, because that really upset me. Gohan's one of my favorite characters. I've been wanting them to, help him redeem himself, especially after the Buu saga with the Saiyaman outfit, and especially after this last movie with him wearing the green tracksuit. They at least showed him, taking out mostly all of the, Frieza's, men, going Super Saiyan and taking out that one guy with one punch. And then, as you know, I'm still upset with Frieza, stopping his heart with just, he didn't really, do much at all. But, he had been training. But I'm just saying, they can give Gohan, they don't have to just out and diss him like that, that really ticked me off. So, you guys, tell me what you thought about that last manga entry. Tell me what you think about the Super, show. Leave it what you like about it in the comments, what you disliked about it, and subscribe to the channel, you guys. I'll be here with another video next week.